Welcome back to Let the Dice Decide. We're on episode 2. Thank you guys for joining us last week. I'm trying to do this every week. Couple of things, as we said, we're learning on this whole process. So last week we had these mics. Was pretty happy with them. They're just your standard little stand-up mic. They did well, but having two people trying to talk into them, we weren't happy with the sound. So we are now all wearing the little lapel ones. Particularly impressed. These are not that expensive. And the coolest thing is they got like a 10-foot cord. So it made setting things up way easier than the other ones. So Levi has joined us. Kieran is off working, so he's not here tonight. So we'll have to introduce your character and the reason for Kieran
body swap.
Yeah, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And so last week, if you guys all remember, our heroes come to town. They went and got a job.
Got beaten up by an armoire.
Yeah, got beat up by an armoire in that. Trying to do this job to earn extra favor with the town, and they've currently explored the top portion of the house of the Boto Man, and they're getting ready to go down through a secret stairway into the basement.
When we discovered the secret stairwell, had I returned to the party? Was I there yet? Because I had left the bar after Drake wasn't there.
You'll be there shortly. So you're heading back. Yes,
Well, yeah,
you were
like
there
20
because you were healing because
You tried to heal me, and then I healed him. Because I apparently couldn't do it when my bones were like, we hurt.
So,
That's first.
meanwhile, you're in town. You should, before we go on, introduce your character to our audience.
Hi. My character's name is Nazara. I am the human barbarian. I've went with the draconic instinct, particularly with the copper dragon, so I do extra acid damage. So we'll see how that goes.
All right. Well, while Nazara is out for the evening, enjoying the sights of the town. You got those guys twirling the batons that are on fire and stuff like that, and you're out checking. You feel a tug on your leg.
Hello?
You look down, and you see a young kid. He looks at you and he says, "My name's William, and kid sent me. He says that your friends are going to get killed by the Boto Man, and I'm supposed to take you there. So come help your friends."
Okay. Sure. Why not?
You got bit by a werewolf once with us. We're totally buds.
Yeah.
We did experiments.
Anywho,
So-
who's this on the way there? Who's this kid fellow you spoke of?
Oh, kid, he takes care of us.
Oh, cool.
So
The
yeah,
kid we beat up in the alley is like a parent.
he goes into a light jog.
I wanted to be clear.
I talked to Luke when I said we beat up a kid in an alley.
I just mauled him lightly.
I only pierced one of his kidneys.
Takes you down
He's
to
only
the
scarred for life.
takes you down to the
Don't scare me.
dock district, and off to the one side there, you come to a small house that has this crowd of people that are kind of outside watching. And as you look, you can see the door has been smashed in, the porch has been busted down, and it's kind of dark. And
We kind of need to complete this so we stay in good favor with the town.
yeah, breaking and entering is 10
Hey, William,
yes?
you got any idea what happened there?
Oh, to the door?
Yeah.
And the deck?
Yeah.
No?
Wind punch.
Penny for your thoughts?
Sir.
Nope.
He now has a copper piece.
All right, you give him the kid a copy. think somebody wrecked the door.
Cool. Well, moving on.
You paid $1 for that.
He looks about 10, just so you know.
You paid a whole $1 for that.
You know what?
You know what?
He needs food.
So do we. Need I remind you that we're poor as all get out?
Oh, I have like 8.
So, that there is the
I'll
house.
manage.
The
Maybe.
porch is gone. It has been smashed, and when you get there and you look down, you can see a 20-foot deep pit with spikes on the bottom.
I have no.
You have no dark vision?
Because I had
Nope.
to get a
Okay,
healer's
then
kit.
you can just make out that it's there's pokey things down at the bottom. It's dark. That's all you got.
Can you see Kieran's blood?
No. No.
Do you want me
without
to
dark
place
vision,
my
you
mini
can't-
over there?
You can't make any. As you step into here, you can hear voices coming from this room
Not tall enough.
there. This room right there.
Guys, look, secret hallway, stairs, etc.
Wait, has he joined us back?
He's standing here.
No, I know.
We are right here in the secret stairway.
And we can't see the torture room yet.
Hello?
I mean, what completely innocuous furniture room?
I'm
Oh,
supposed to
yeah.
have friends here.
Werewolf dude?
Can we hear him?
Yep.
Also, werewolf dude? Oh, right, because he got bit by a werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far he
Cool.
hasn't turned, but it has not been a full moon yet, so we're still waiting to see on that one.
Is that you, Nazara?
It is.
You have a much better memory.
Where are you?
We're down here.
Go into the second room.
The bedroom.
Follow the melodic sounds of my
No,
voice.
The
the
other one.
office.
Other room.
Yeah.
Not the,
So you see like a
go
crumble
find the room with the hole in the wall and call
When,
to that.
when you enter that room, you see Coven sitting there, and he's just...
Who's Coven?
Coven is Kieran's character.
Who
Oh.
you didn't meet.
Yeah. So he gives a wave and points at the thing. He says, I'm out of spells.
Useful. Thanks.
I don't think he is.
No, he's not. He's
Nice
not
to
here.
meet you.
He's good people.
Don't kill him yet.
Why are we here? I go through.
No, you're on the staircase behind the blue.
The green line there is the entrance.
Oh, you remember how we got the things from the...
Wooden town.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And they said They could totally let us do a silver job if we didn't actually do the silver... If we did the silver job before they post the silver job.
Yeah.
This is a silver job.
Oh.
This is the
All right.
before it's posted silver job.
Long story short, we talked to the guy who was robbed. The guy was robbed by a woman. We talked to the poor street urchin kids. They said it wasn't the woman who robbed them. It was actually the Boto man. Don't know what that means.
He's the boogeyman.
I think it means boatman.
Some kind of evil shapeshifter who pretends to be women and steals things and has
Oh,
secret
the shipping
compartments in his
container?
house, which we are in currently. And I am about to open the door.
But also near the front door there was like a coat rack that had like a bunch of different cloaks that wouldn't all fit the same person.
And there isn't 4 bedrooms here.
And he likely drives a boat.
Or runs a boating shipping business of some kind. Yeah.
All right.
He's at the docks a lot.
I have opened the door.
Okay.
Roll dodge.
You just blast the door open.
Punch the door open.
Fine.
Kick the door open.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, bad guy. Oh.
Oh. Torture?
Children?
Oh no.
Ooh, tortured children. This gonna get dark.
We are saving them this time.
I feel like these are bad guys.
No.
Yeah, probably.
Bam.
So maybe there are
Door
people who
opens
live
up,
here.
and immediately you can hear these 2 creatures. The door is pretty thick, and it's
Wood,
quite
metal?
soundproof.
Oh.
Wood, thicker than normal, almost twice the thickness of a normal door. Like somebody doesn't want sound
To
going through.
escape.
Yes.
Like a torture.
You open it up, and these 2 creatures are sitting on top of the rack. They each got
Like a rack to stretch people rack?
rack to stretch people rack. So on
That's
the rack,
Yeah. I'm
on
just
the rack
double-checking that it was
is
what it was.
a dwarf, and he is just stretched right out.
So he's now an elf.
He's working on being an elf. We'll get some right down his ears. Just pulling him. No. So the sticks that you put in and you twist.
Yep.
Each of these little creatures, the little dog-faced creatures, not
Biped, quadruped.
bipeds. They're make me a lore roll.
I am not good at those.
This would
Tiny
be,
mammoths.
I know what they're called.
Hemo.
Will you
what's
stop with the math?
what lore skills do you guys have?
Jackal?
I have
Circus.
forests.
Jackal?
Ooh, you can roll on
No,
the circus
are
one.
they pugwumpies?
Does your character know this, or does you know this?
Well, I'm just trying to
18?
know what to picture. Sorry.
Yes.
They are pugwumpies?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know anything about pugwumpy stats.
Okay.
18.
Same.
Okay.
I got
What
20
are
on
you
mountain
rolling
lore.
on? What lore do you have?
I have dragon lore,
You're
nature,
not dragon or nature.
Mountain lore? I got a 20.
arcana.
We'll let circus lore go. Goblins, or not goblins, but gremlins are terrible to have around a circus. All the equipment gets damaged. These two up there are the mid-species of them, known as pugwumpies, and they are loud, almost deaf, and
It's like a kid sister.
yeah. This guy down here in the middle, you recognize as what people call a gremlin. And the one that you can kind of see cowering in the corner is the Mitflits. They are the ones that gremlins pick on. Technically, they are a gremlin, but even gremlins just pick on them. They're just literally the lowest of the low of the low. Like,
So, can I like whisper in his ear, like,
I'm pretty sure initiative is about to happen.
yes. These two are just, one's pulling one way, one's pulling the other way, and the dwarf's yelling at them.
I think that's the boatman.
yeah. I am not
And
sneaking, so I just.
roll me perception,
Oh.
which is initiative in this one.
Yay.
Oh, are we doing initiative perception or perception?
Initiative perception.
All right, 20.
Let me.
Kirk Lemmy. 20.
And then Nan is 27.
Woo! Wah!
I rolled a 19.
Wah! Nice.
I rolled a 12.
McGill.
11.
Down there. Nazra.
13.
All of my reactions and free actions, I have to hit them, and I have to be flat-footed. Yeah.
All right. So,
There you go. I go first.
Yes,
What a
Nan.
shock.
you
Shocking.
were ready and rearing to go.
Yep. Crap. Where do I find my speed? Speed 25 feet. Crap. 15, 20, 25. I can get to the corner of the table and poke at the gray guy on the table. Can I reach that far? Or can I even go through your space?
Which one are you?
Yeah,
That's you.
Yeah.
You can get right here,
Yeah,
which is
that's right.
adjacent to the guy on the table, I believe.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And then you can totally wallop the pugwumpy.
Well, I'll try to run him through with the
All right. And you are a rogue,
rapier.
and you have a special ability. If you go before them, they are
Yes.
flat-footed. Yes, no?
Yep. Surprise attack. Oh no, only if I roll deception or stealth for the initiative. And those who haven't acted yet are flat-footed. I wasn't trying to deceive her.
Yeah, close enough. Whack him. He's flat-footed on your attack.
Wait.
They've been these two specifically because they are a deaf. Well, they're not deaf. They're just really hard of hearing, so they're always yelling at each other.
Okay. I will try and run him through first with the rapier. Nicely done with a 26.
That is a hit.
So, sneak attack is a d6.
Correct.
Should have written it down. Yeah. Okay. So it'll be 2 for the rapier. And then the kukri with the dagger. Because it's less of a negative. Oh, yeah. Plus 9 is 15 minus 4, so 11.
You're dagger like comes out the other side of this little guy, and he just screams in pain.
It hits? The dagger hits?
Yeah.
With an 11?
Oh, the 11 was a hit?
Oh.
I thought you said 11 for the damage.
No,
Because you've
sorry.
already rolled the hit.
Sorry.
So-
yeah, but I
no.
was doing my second attack all at once, so I could roll.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
anyway.
Sorry.
Sorry.
11.
So
does
it's
not
actually 5 plus 4, so 9 damage.
hit. 9 damage. Okay. Still hurts him pretty good. Now he screams in pain. Lemmy.
Let me.
Lemmy.
All right.
Let me at him.
Lemmy, Adam.
2, 3, 4,
Get him, Lemmy.
5. So I will move there. And I will make one attack against the Pugwumpy that I am now flanking.
Hit. So he has a -2 to his AC, which
Oh, gosh. 17 to hit.
hits.
For 10 damage with my Great Axe.
All right.
Um,
You cut him in twain.
perfect.
He gets chopped in pieces. With that, his buddy who's yanking wins the tug of war, and the dwarf's like, barnacles and blood nuts! Oh! And you just see his veins and his muscles pulling as this thing's and it's swinging backwards, kind of off balance, swinging
So
backwards.
I don't know. Is diagonal within my reach with a 5-foot weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, wouldn't matter. I have lunge. I can. And so I'm going to make my second attack at the guy who just won the little contest.
Yep.
I have sweep on my weapon, so if I make multiple attacks against different targets,
Okay.
I get a bonus
To hit the second
to
target.
hit the second target. But
Okay.
I don't remember if it's a 1 or a 2. Please excuse these interruptions.
Yeah, that's okay. We got to figure these things out. So, sweep will be under equipment. It's another cool thing that I like about Pathfinder 2 is that your weapons, you have reasons to actually take different weapons because they are capable of. It's almost like in history, people built weapons, well,
To
basically
accomplish
to murder
different
other
things.
people, but to do it in different ways because of particular
Armor
advantage or whatever.
technique.
So they've actually incorporated some of that into the game.
Pure board.
So sweep. A weapon
If I hit
makes
him
a
with a
wide
chain that
sweeping
had a
or
chain
spinning
on it.
attack. It makes it easier to attack multiple enemies. When you attack with this weapon, you gain a +1 circumstance bonus to your attack roll. If you've already attempted to attack a different target this turn
What if we
using
stuck
that
it in him
weapon.
and
So
then it
+1.
expanded?
Okay, so my total roll is 19.
19 is a hit. Roll me some damage.
For 6 damage.
All right. You cut him across his chest, but he's kind of swinging backwards there, so you don't land you don't land that solid blow.
No, yeah.
It's a glance.
Bad guy's turn. Oh, I apologize. Pathfinder Second Edition. It's like we're learning.
I don't know.
We all have hero points, which I totally forgot to do last time. So, everybody starts with 1 hero point. You can use a hero point at any time to re-roll 1 dice in combat. Doing heroic actions also will reward you with a hero point. You can have a maximum of 3 hero points and then spend them and regain them, stuff like that. And if you die, you can spend all of your hero points to not fall unconscious, to not die. You're like at 1 hit point and it's like, last wind, I will. The force of your will keeps you up, but it spends all of them. You don't get 3.
But I'm a rogue.
Yeah, you're a bad rogue.
See, what you have to do is just steal from other people because
Yeah,
the
just steal
DM
them from the
doesn't
other
care.
people because the GM knows how many he's got. It's on mine. All right. So, on that note, it is the bad guy's turn. The Pugwumpy barks out. Let me see. Languages. Ooh. Do any of you speak Undercommon?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
All right.
I speak Overcommon.
Well, he says something in a language that you don't know, but you're pretty sure it wasn't tickle their toes with a feather.
I only speak 2 languages, English and bad English.
There you go.
Otherwise,
And I'm a lot better at bad English.
Otherwise known as gnome.
So this guy drops down, and down there.
Off the table.
I have attack of opportunity.
You left his threat zone?
He was leaving your threat zone when you swung at him.
Because of the
He was
machine.
falling backwards. It's when that other guy let go, he was actually falling.
couldn't he also just take a
He
step?
can't move on Kirk's turn though, so
He has
Okay, fine. He
3
takes a step
actions.
backwards. You don't get the attack of opportunity. And he steps over here, going after the short one, because he's about his same height.
He wishes. I am on a rock.
All right.
Okay.
He's got a little short sword. Oops, got these guys in the wrong order. But he still has a short sword. And 24 to hit.
You should use your reaction.
My reaction only goes up 2.
Oh,
All
Not
right.
enough. Thanks, though.
Wow.
I just want to make sure.
Okay,
you
so these guys are really good at hitting. They're not so great at damaging.
Yeah.
His sword, so old, so rusty, it just cuts into you. You're worried about tetanus now, but you take a single point of damage.
Oh no!
This
The
guy
gaping hole in my...
going for you.
Wait, did he actually get me, guys? Look,
Nope.
am I bleeding?
I mean, well, there's rust.
There's some orange stuff. Is that
I
you?
heal
or-
you.
He steps down, or steps to the side
Sideways.
there for you. Looks like he's trying to get underneath the.
Like the step action?
Yes. Oh, and I suppose, sorry, 3 actions. So he tries to poke you one more time.
Not step, move, stab.
He already.
Okay, yeah, sorry, step, move, stab. Yep, we're good. Okay. It's alright, it's a new system.
Plus, we're also playing other systems. It's not like it's the only game. We're playing.
Yeah.
This is the only game I've ever known.
Yeah.
You can tell
I
the
need all
internet
of
that
you
all
to
you
roll
want.
insight on that one. All right.
That's no skill in this edition.
It's the
Okay. So he
Society?
stabs at a 23.
23?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And his second stab is 24 minus 5 is 19.
19 is not a hit.
Okay. 3 points of damage from him. The little guy over in the corner reaches these, and he hucks a little dart at you. Actually, he's just going to huck 3 darts at you.
It's poison.
Blue, white, white. Or more white for the dice. All right. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Nat 20 plus
Minus.
8 is
28.
20. Yeah, that's that
Good
higher,
lord.
that's that higher math. So, in a day. Minus the 5,
Yeah, it's a 23.
23.
Still a hit, so that upgrades to a critical success.
And 21, it'd be like 11. So
1 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, but he does get the ×2 for crit.
Critical.
But, I mean, they're what, D4s, right?
yeah, they're D4s on this one. 5.
I don't think I've ever rolled 2 D4s that well.
You don't double the dice on this one, you double the number.
How do,
I just doubled the dice.
how do you double to 5? Okay. Nazara.
Nazara.
Sorry.
Action 1, 30 feet over here. Action 2, I'll hop on over here. Don't know if attack of opportunity is a thing for him, but if it
As
is.
you run by him, he's like,
And for
Sounds
my-
like an attack of opportunity.
it's a yell of opportunity, but not an attack of
If he was a
opportunity.
bard, you might feel bad afterwards.
Yeah.
For my third action, I would like to lessen the constrictions on the dwarf.
Okay. Reaching over, flicking the lever, because there's a little lever that you got these notches that it grabs into every time it goes around. And chunk, chunk. So you grab that lever, pull it out, thing spins. The dwarf, thanks.
No problem, sir.
And McGill.
Do you have any actions left?
No, that was all 3. Because I was way back there. Had
Don't
spent
free
2
the boat,
actions.
man.
Up the stairs.
And then I go electric arc. DC 19.
What type of saving throw?
Reflex. My daddy was a lightning bolt.
It's like all those zoo stories. How
Okay.
did those women ever explain to their children?
20 from the Pugwampy.
Okay.
And the Jinkin is a whole 12.
Ooh, 12 damage.
Max damage. Which is different from our cry of help, which is caca.
Yeah.
Successful save is no damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not a half damage.
No.
Situation.
Okay.
Now there's an imposing boss tally on our lovely initiative.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
The Iron Maiden swings open.
Bruce Dickinson comes out.
Wait, is he just like a super like masochist?
And this dwarf comes
That's the one where they
running out.
Not if you're small, though.
And you will not leave this place, he says in a very undwarf-like voice.
Bodo man, I presume.
We best kill them both just to be sure.
No.
I mean, I have compassion for all life.
Much better.
McGill. Why aren't you playing a monk? I almost played a monk.
It was tempting.
Monks have a lot of fun stuff in this. I just
All right.
Monks have a lot of fun
Except
stuff
I would
in
just have to
D&D
keep
too.
saying, dragon kick, dragon kick, dragon kick.
21
You should come up with your
for
own
the first
names.
attack. And 23 on the second one. -5. It's 18, but you're flanked. So that would be a 20.
my AC is 20.
Okay. So you get hit twice.
Attacker wins twice.
His first attack slams into you with his hand, and you take 9 points of damage,
Oh gosh.
leaving breaks up the side of you.
What weapon is he using?
His fingers.
Okay. Gross, ugly claw man.
Yeah, very undwarf-like.
But very
And the
boogeyman
second
like.
attack?
10, 13.
13.
Yep.
Oh.
2d6 plus 5 slashing.
2d6 each?
Yes.
Oh man, this guy's gonna die.
All right.
So hard. Back up to Nan. Alright.
Get that bread.
Help!
Yes! Wait,
Are
is
you
there anything
garlic?
stopping me from doing my rapier multiple times in a row? Aside from just it's negative?
No?
Yeah, it's just
you can
worse.
see-
The kukri is agile, so if you use it as your second attack, it gets
It's a
minus
negative
4
4.
instead of minus 5.
And they do the same damage anyway. It was just a like, hey, wait a second, if I had like a super souped up weapon, just do it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Alright, and just because we're learning, not because I don't think you can figure this out.
No, yeah, and I'm also doing a Pathfinder.
Yeah. So we have learned that this creature doesn't have attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
So if this creature is no longer your priority, you can leave it free.
But I have to
Flanking
flank behind him.
So being here, or him, gets you sneak attack.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try and like acrobatics over the table.
Actually, now that we're all on a new one, I did forget one of their abilities. which is an aura. I need all of you to make me a will save. But I need you to roll 2 die 20 and pick the lowest.
Don't think of it now.
15.
11.
17.
23.
Okay. You two have passed. You two have not.
Figures.
You now have...
Butt stuff.
Shaken 1. Disturbed 7. Annoyed 30.
Unlock
sense.
aura.
Less likely to hit stuff. But if you do something where they have to survive...
I just make them dodge.
Actually, it's just on your checks. So basically,
It's not terrible.
roll 2 die 20, pick the lowest on all of your checks. Skill checks, reflex
Saves?
saves, things like
Sure,
that.
sure.
But
All right.
it does not
It's
affect
not
your
terrible.
attacks.
Okay.
And you two are actually immune to that effect for the next 24 hours.
And wait. Did we make the saving throw with the disadvantage?
Yes, it specifically says that you make the saving throw with disadvantage.
And if you fail, you get disadvantage on other stuff.
Yes.
Okay,
If you pass,
go.
you're immune to
Yep.
it for 24 hours.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna try and acrobatics flip over the table to end up behind the guy. Or should I just move
Behind the
around?
Jinkin or behind
Behind the Jinkin.
Bodeman?
Jankin.
Jinkin?
Leroy!
Okay. Little guy doesn't have an attack of opportunity. You hop up to the table. Count that as 10 feet of movement, just to get up and over.
Okay. And then I have rapier. Oh. Rapier.
Just throw that on the floor.
23.
It is a definite hit.
Okay. And that's 26.
You have sneak attack.
Plus 2. 7 damage. Why?
As you leap off this thing, you're right
Still
through
got the
his
shakes.
right through the back here, comes out, and as you pull it out, you hear this gurgle as air gets into his lungs, drops to the floor.
He's already taken 6 damage, remember? Like,
Sorry.
12.
don't apologize. That's your job. Is to kill the things.
Okay.
Because now I can just dump 3 attacks into Bodo Man here.
So, in the course of my reactions, I can only move a max of 25 feet total? I
No,
can't
no,
move.
it's 25.
You could
Each
move
action
25
is
feet,
25
25 feet,
So,
so 25 feet.
Yeah, all
Just
of
that
the movements have been lessened, but you can move 3 times in a round.
I can now dash. Be behind.
But a movement is a movement. So if you only spend an action to go 10 feet, as soon as you spend another action, you've lost that the 15 feet you didn't move.
Okay. No, that's fine. You were like, you moved 10 feet. And I'm like, that's cool, I'm not moving again.
All right.
And then I killed him.
When you whip around this dwarf,
I like wide berth since it has
Okay.
room. So it's literally just the 5 feet from being diagonal to behind him.
okay, groovy.
If you
Let me-
had a...
Alright. First attack. 24 to hit.
A very yes.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 damage.
All right. Slams into him, cuts him. He bleeds. He growls something in a language you don't understand.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
He's speaking over common.
19, 29, 30, 31, 32, minus 5, 27.
Is this hit?
Is it a critical hit?
Is it minus 5?
No.
That is with the minus 5.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So that's another 8 damage.
Okay. And third attack.
This is bad. 9.
No. It is not a hit.
You don't get any kind of bonus from me flanking him? Or just...
That's what's to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I rolled low. I rolled real bad. And, like, I might add
Third
another
attacks aren't good.
Third attack.
Oh, yeah.
minus 10 is pretty
Like, as far as I'm learning about the system in general, if you can do something else, never do a third attack. But I have reason to believe he has attacks of opportunity. And as a fighter, I'm the only one with expert in my attacks. If I have a chance to hit on a third attack, I've got the highest chance of it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not very good.
I wonder how dodgy he is.
His AC, I believe, is less than 20.
I just care about his dodginess.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you mean like
What are you gonna
reflex?
do with the fire in the corner?
Yeah. No,
He's gonna come mess with you or
he's gonna huck
some
at you.
monsters.
He's gonna shoot at you. So, Pugwampy shoots at McGill.
Is it too late for me to spend a hero point on that third attack?
You missed by a lot.
For a reroll?
Yeah, if you want.
I mean, I got it.
Yeah.
But if you don't use it this time, you get they carry over.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you mean carry over?
Like they stick
Like
around.
with the
They don't
combat.
stick around at the end of the combat or anything. Like this is
Or
mine.
do we all have to give it back at the end of
No,
the
you
combat?
spend it.
No.
No, this.
but we get one at the start of every session, right?
You get one at the start of every session.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if I don't...
So if you don't use it today, you have it next
For next
week.
time.
Oh.
Well, you'll get one next week, even
No,
if
so
you
you would have
But then you'd have two.
Yes, but you can only have a max of 3. And
But right now he has one.
So until we get to our third session, then we can talk about
I'm
it.
going to spend it.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt. 14.
Does not hit.
Didn't think so.
Okay.
But I rolled better.
Leave those alone.
He wasted it. It's mine. It's in my.
You told him to spend it.
I did not. I said
I told
don't.
not to.
I said don't because you get to
Quite
keep
the
it.
opposite.
All right.
Almost like he wanted him to
23.
succeed.
For
Yes.
the first one, the next one's going to be like 6. And then
Just
the
a
last
little bit of a
one
miss.
is 16.
2 hit.
Right.
No crits though.
8 damage. 5 from one arrow, and 3 from the other.
Could you? Thank
Yeah.
you. It hurts me.
I think you should really focus on the guy who's about to load me up with 4d6 of damage. No, 6d6, because he'll have 3 attacks.
Okay.
And I don't really feel super good about that.
Little Gaffer
In fact, my remaining HP does not feel good about that at all.
is throwing darts. Actually, you are the closest one to him, and due to them being picked on so much, that freaks him out more. So he's throwing at you,
Okay.
Nadia. So, first throw.
Nazara.
Nazara, sorry.
Versus here, Nazarene.
I don't want to have to Nazareth you.
22.
Hit.
Listen, Navy.
11.
Piercing damage?
No. 2 hit. 11.
Oh, no.
18
To hit.
To hit?
to hit.
I don't think it's
My
possible. to
AC
roll
is
that.
18.
Okay, so you get hit. So 2
I
hits.
don't
Yeah,
think so.
those like gelatinous tubes.
No, you start with
Us.
base.
Oh, no.
Roll
basic
2 points of
attack.
damage.
At 10 plus your level
One from
plus your
each.
dex,
One each.
even naked
What
is
happens
hard
if I
down.
take half damage from
Well, no,
piercing?
even if
You
you
could
have
have-
negative dex, but if
You could have
proficiency-
negative dex.
Oh,
It's
for
gonna be
third level
proficiency.
characters, you can't have a negative 3 dex.
You can.
No, it doesn't let you go any lower than a.
Oh,
Yeah.
what if you had 0?
Then you'd still have
Alright.
13 AC.
Yeah, because your
Damn.
proficiency
One
is 3
action.
even if you're not trained.
5 foot step is a
One action.
action still, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Just doesn't
but it
provoke.
denies attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. 5 foot step, and I'll slash at this guy twice.
Shot.
Or once. Because I don't think he's got 2 in him.
Yeah, so let's do the first one.
First one is a 12.
12 does not hit. He
And
ducks
then-
underneath your sword.
21.
Second shot hits.
And I smack him for 15 damage.
Okay. Ducks your first blow. Second blow.
He's too busy
Drops
laughing
him.
at you to tuck again.
McGill, if you could just fix this for me.
Because it's your turn before the bad guy.
Oh, good.
Or the boss.
And I'm done.
All right. 16. As I send a lightning bolt up your ass. Yep.
You healed me for 16?
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to shoot a sonic boom at the boogeyman.
Okay.
How wide is that?
Sonic boom.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. 21.
21 is a hit. Roll me some damage.
10.
Okay.
And then I crouch, ready for a flash kick. Sonic boom!
Sonic boom. Sonic boom.
Is that the game where like it broke and you could like forever like jump as it closed or whatever?
No. Oh, Sonic Boom was the game where that happened, yes. He's referring to Street Fighter.
Because I shoot wind at people.
I mean, you also rip people's spines out, or is that Mortal Kombat?
That's Mortal Kombat.
What did he just do?
He takes a step.
Okay.
I don't have AOs
Doesn't
anyway.
doesn't like the rogue stabbing away at the back of him. Slips off to the
I
side
just walked up here, man.
and gives 2 slashes at you.
I'm just going to go right back there anyway.
Yeah, I know, but ooh, his
It
first
makes sense to
attack
be
is not
strategic.
so good. His second attack is much better.
Minus.
First attack, 12.
No.
Second attack, 20.
-5?
That's with the -5.
Okay, that does hit.
Don't you wish you had a shield?
Wow.
Because then you could go smash, smash.
11.
But I'd be doing less damage.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Okay.
And again, he's got his fingers out like this, and despite them looking like short, stubby dwarf fingers, when they hit you, that's slashing damage. This hurts. Man.
Well, I scooch back over behind him. Thank you. Excuse me.
He is
I'm talking to you.
he is flat-footed. You can do your
Yeah, I have to hit first.
Oh, right. Sorry.
No, it's good.
Just remember you had things you couldn't use last
20 stuff! 26.
time. 20 stuff.
Is a hit.
Okay. So,
It's
okay,
accurate.
debilitating or master. Debilitating, your strike hits flat-footed creature, deals damage. The effect is until the end of my next turn, they either take a -10 foot status penalty to their speed or are enfeebled. What is enfeebled? Enfeebled 1.
You should enfeeble him.
I don't know what that does.
It can't be good.
What's the alternative?
Or
10 feet
the
of
target
movement.
attempts a fortitude save and must succeed 17. And if they
So I bought
fail,
the
they're
pack of,
paralyzed.
Paralyzed sounds good.
cards. Take a status penalty equal to the value on strength-based rolls and DCs, such as strength-based melee attack rolls, strength-based damage rolls, and athletic checks.
So minus 1 to
Enfeebled
hit
would give him
damage.
-1 on his attack rolls.
And
but,
damage.
But the other one is make a fortitude save or be paralyzed.
If he just fails. If he crit fails, he's paralyzed and knocked unconscious. So I will master strike.
All right?
So he needs to make a fortitude save.
You gonna do them fortitude save one?
Yes. Needs to succeed 17.
He does not. He is...
Is it a crit fail or just a fail?
No, just a fail.
Okay.
Doing the whole math in my brain thing. Too late in the evening. 12.
Yep, so he failed.
Sorry, 13.
Paralyzed for 4 rounds.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Can't wait to
Find
find
me
out
the
what.
paralyzed one.
I'm on it. Petrified?
I hope paralyzed
It's
is
like
as broken as it
petrified,
is.
except different.
You can't act except to recall knowledge and act in other ways that require the use of your mind.
So he can
His
think about
body's
all
paralyzed.
of his...
So do attack rolls or anything have any bonuses on them, or he just can't do anything?
You just can't do nothing.
Wow.
So the damage for that,
he has the flat-footed condition.
he was already flat-footed.
But now he's flat-footed to everybody, not just you.
For 11 damage, on top of being paralyzed.
For 4 rounds.
Yep.
So he's just gonna stand there while we wait on
Yeah,
him.
so they they give you the little well, you can do the round tracker. Actually says rounds on it.
Ooh.
So you put out the
Start at
cards
4?
like that, and then just every turn you can just scooch it down one.
Nice.
Just to help remember. Not that he's going to be around for 4 rounds.
No.
11.
Damage, yes.
And you have one more attack?
Yeah. So we'll do the kukri. No.
-1.
No! It was 9.
9. Nope, that is not a hit.
Yeah.
All right. Lenny.
Linear. And
That
he's
is a-
flat-footed now, turn you?
28,
So
20.
you get
nine-
extra
30.
damage.
Weird.
That is a crit success. Because that is 10 above his. That's 10 above, not taking the -2 for the flat foot into account.
So crit that be.
Sorry, I added the -2 onto my, because we've been sort of going back and forth
Okay.
on that. So I rolled a 28.
Okay. Then that is exactly a critical success.
On his flat-footed or on his regular?
His AC is 18.
Okay. So right now his AC is 16, so
Yeah.
I still, okay. I'm just trying to
Okay.
figure out what we're doing. So are we rolling 2 dice or are we multiplying the numbers?
I don't think it matters.
If it's a crappy die roll, do it again.
Yeah.
But when you multiply, you also multiply your modifier.
Yeah, just
That's how it works.
just roll it and double it.
Yeah. So 6 doubled 12 damage.
As you hit this creature, it's not moving. It's like its eyes are getting wider. You hit him. He drops to the floor. You see the light in his eyes go out,
Oh, you didn't even have to do a second one. Yeah.
and his body slowly starts elongating, and thinning, and turning this weird yellow color.
Gross.
I need all of you to roll me a perception check.
12.
24.
I'm natural 20.
16.
You two hear a little noise that could be sort of sounds like that, yip, like a cheer of joy almost.
It's our little buddy in the
coming
corner.
from the corner.
Well, it was throwing darts at me, so I'm going to finish up my turn.
Yep.
5-foot step.
He's a peon.
Lunge!
No,
Okay.
they're mean to him.
He threw darts at me,
Because
and
they
I
would
didn't
have
hit him
killed
anyway.
him if we lost.
Does like a 7 hit him?
No, a 7 does not hit him.
Okay, so you scared him.
Yes.
Good, good.
Okay,
good
Slam my
tactic.
axe into his cover.
All right. This is
Slightly raised.
now that you're right here and you're kind of paying a little bit more attention. It's covered in the tools of torture,
Ah.
and
This guy sucks.
underneath it, it's mound of yuck and garbage, and
No, can't afford a housekeeper, eh?
yeah. And this little guy into the corner and starts kind of trying to burrow down into it. He is not being very successful.
Yeah, that happens. It's his turn.
That's
now.
right.
Isn't it the bad?
That was his turn.
Oh, turn of
He's the
Burrow.
only one left.
15,
Gotcha.
20. Now point my sword at him. Say, friend or foe?
He
Come on, come on.
turns his head at you and cocks it like, you know, little puppy dogs when they're like, eh? He does not seem to understand what you say.
Ah,
Doesn't
we
speak
don't have a common language.
But you said gremlins were bad.
But these ones are the peons.
Just because they're picked on doesn't mean that there are demons that are picked on. Like, I need you to contextualize.
Everybody heal 1.
That's
I'm
half
at
the
full
damage I
health.
took.
That didn't seem worth the hype.
I'm at full health. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not.
Shocking.
That's how
Yeah, I could go
heal.
for another one of those actually.
Oh, yeah, you're electric.
Try and keep my last 2nd level spell so I can sleep as a tree.
What's the point of that?
We're in town still. You don't have to try and...
I'll repeat
It's
friend or
like
foe
more
in
disorienting to
no.
have a tree in the middle of town square.
Again, tilts its head.
If it speaks anything,
What
it
did we
speaks
need to
under.
find here again? Oh, yeah, the box.
It's
I don't have that.
We need to
looks
find
at
anything
you,
that has potions and magic items.
reaches down,
Metal
picks up
box.
like an empty like soup can.
Oh, the skeleton key.
You mean the bone
Sheath my
finger.
sword.
Okay. While you're doing that, he's busy paying attention. Body's between you two. You're seeing it the clearest. The body elongates, yellows. The head grows longer, and it looks like a dead one of them.
Ugh. Doppelganger.
A doppelganger.
Gosh.
It looks like
Can't wait to take this back to the guild hall. So this is my friend Puddin.
No, we need to take him to that doctor, the mortician guy, the autopsy fanatic guy.
You've
He
literally
would
said
love
the
this.
same word 9 times.
Yeah.
Mortician, autopsy fanatic,
The guy we
Grateful
met-
Dead.
The guy we met when Levi got bit by the werewolf, and he was like, oh, "This guy's a werewolf. This is great.
Let's test for science.
Let's take the doppelganger so he might pay us."
Yeah, but we need to take the doppelganger to the guild first.
Yes,
To be
no,
like,
no.
yo, we broke into this guy's house and found a bunch of torches and stuff, and also, he's a gross squid man.
So it was totally like valid that we broke in
Or pudding man. It's not a squid.
because he was torturing dwarves. It's
Oh, yeah.
Who's
But
still
they're
on the
good.
table?
Well, we're still in initiative as far as I can.
Yeah.
he was kill all the things.
Unless
that
the
might kill
gremlin's
us.
not fighting us anymore. And
No, he's trying to hand Levi a soup can, and the dwarf's laying there. So I don't mean to be a bother, but
Yeah. I'll offer him.
okay.
I'm like poking the
Got
doppelganger
massive
to make
rope
sure that he's
burns on
dead.
his ankles and his
Wrists.
He's like, oh.
Does the shoulder pop back into place or
It
not quite that far?
doesn't look well.
I'll heal him for 8.
Okay.
You can have 8 too.
Yeah.
Roll me a medicine check.
Do you give
I
it to
can-
everyone in the
I
area?
will.
Okay.
The straight 8, I have to pick one person.
Okay.
19.
The healing will repair the damage to his muscle tissues from being pulled,
But not the
and tendons,
psychological damage.
but not his shoulder is out of place.
yeah.
Ow.
It doesn't need to be put in.
You're the
before it's
best at that.
Yeah.
Kick it.
I just have treat wounds.
No, you have,
Written
you have the
down.
medicine skill.
No, I know. So,
It's just a medicine check.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he heals him, and then I look at him and I'm like, I'm gonna put that back in if you want. I'm not gonna.
Right.
Okay.
Do
We don't know that he's good though.
No, but he'll fight better if he's.
Oh, that's true. I am
20
a
unnatural.
good character this
Okay.
time.
The sickening pop. It's like, oh. Thanks for that, Lassie.
You're welcome.
You'll feel better in the morning.
Nope. I won't.
And then you cast your.
With a pack of colds. Like an ice pack or a hot pack. Probably a hot
So,
pack.
Any
actually.
temperature of pack.
Just not room
I can't be the only one curious here. Why are you here being tortured? What's your
I thought you were
story?
gonna just be like,
Sorry,
why
you
are
can't
you
just
here?
ask someone why
Why
they're
they're
being
being
tortured.
It's like, who wants to know and why should I tell you?
Because we
'Cause we
just
saved
saved you?
All right, fire the rack back up.
That's fair.
We're not the bad guys.
I mean, we're the proud owners of a brand new torture
No.
house.
We are not. We're gonna march over to the authorities.
Now, first thing
and
we have to
tell
do
them
is pick
turn it-
safe words. Mine is chupacabra.
It doesn't sound very safe.
That's the point.
Mine is stop, please stop. Oh God, stop.
Mine is why am I here?
Grandpa Simpson.
Moon pies. What a time to be alive.
Right. He's sitting up on the edge. He's like, oh. Looks over at the little guy, sort of glares. He's like, hunkers back into the corner. He's like, name's Dane Bloodstone.
Nice to
We
meet
thought
you,
it was
Dane.
gonna feel
I'm
like
Nazar.
danger.
Dane Dangerfield.
Wait a minute.
Dane
Do
Bloodstone.
you know Dane Edna?
Did we just rescue the dwarf named Dane Bloodstone from the doppel dwarf named Drake Blackwell?
I got an app for that.
Dwarf names.
He's like,
D B word W word.
that
The cousins.
that piece of granite. He's
Is he using that as an
I
insult?
was gonna say, isn't granite nice?
Granite's a good one. No, you do. What's a real
Shale.
shale?
Shale.
That piece of shale. That piece of shale. He's wanted some information.
See, that one even sounds like a swear.
Yeah. I shell my pants.
About of mine. Supposedly, I know about. I told him nothing.
Mighty well, you got.
And he coughs some blood. It's like, thanks for the heal. I have a little ways to go yet.
We know a guy. No, we don't know a healer. We just know the guy who tested.
All right. Well, I suppose I'll toss over the room for
The box.
the skeleton key and the potions and all the other stuff.
Okay. You find a bunch of empty vials,
Oh, no.
Shit.
and
You mean shale?
Oh, shale.
and on the
Sweet
doppelganger,
mammoth turds.
Working shirts.
You find the skeleton key on the doppelganger.
What's this for?
In a
That's what we were.
pouch.
Oh,
Second
we
edition.
was trying to find it.
Ah.
That's the literal thing that gets us the silver talon.
No, it doesn't give us the silver talon.
It gets us paid like we have a silver talon.
Actually, I believe the agreed upon
It's
payment
copper talon.
for all of this was the potions,
Yeah, the things what we got fucked for.
the things that are all empty around here, and
but-
not a reward of any kind.
This is a real classic Power Man situation.
Klaus sounded real stand up. I bet once we return
Yeah,
the
we
skeleton
can-
key, Klaus will give us
Yeah, he offered us like 100 gold worth of potions that were stolen. As far as he's concerned, he's been generous enough. You don't get to run Salty
brought
Pete's
back-
Potion Emporium just giving out merchandise.
No, I'm saying we brought back
Sneaky
the
Pete?
Yeah.
Sneaky Pete's key.
The sneaky peep.
Sneaky Pete's key.
That's gonna be-
21 copper, 3 silver.
Per?
Nope, total.
21. But that's not divisible by 4.
5. There's someone upstairs.
He doesn't
Yeah,
get
fuck that guy.
So,
I'm out of spells.
so everyone gets how much silver?
3 silver.
I'm good.
Oh wait, 3
I
silver
will take.
equals 30 copper.
Okay.
30 copper plus that's
3 silver.
Copper, so 10 copper each.
Everyone gets 10 coppers.
There you go.
So 1 silver.
Which is the equivalent of one.
Everyone gets a silver.
Yeah. So everyone gets silver. So, a silver.
That is not enough money.
Well, okay, remember that gold is, they dropped everything down. So,
But
Yeah,
they
but
didn't drop
that's like we
adventuring
got one
equipment
gold.
down.
No.
It still costs 50 gold to get a level 2 item.
yes. But that is a magic item, isn't it?
Yes, but it's a level 2 item and I am level 3.
Yes.
And I can't afford it for many years at this rate.
Apparently you just have the wrong jobs.
Well, we still get paid to do the job too.
No, we don't. The agreed upon payment in the contract.
We'll talk to someone.
No, we'll get copper
You
and
don't
stuff.
have a contract. The contract goes up tomorrow morning.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the agreed upon.
But then we get our
God,
talents.
Kate, we have to.
But we don't get talent. That was
We do.
No, we were just
No,
told.
we get it.
I was pretty sure he would upgrade us from
Listen,
wood.
we're getting a copper talent.
So,
I hope so.
I
Dane,
promise.
Dane's sitting there looking at you guys as you're arguing. He's like, why are you guys talking about talons?
Because we're adventurers. That's literally the only thing we care
The
about.
Eagle Guard.
Hey, quick
They
question.
only
Are you
make
guys-
them
I showed my
he
talon.
tilts his head, looks at you.
What
Where-
town do you think we're in?
I have absolutely no idea.
There we go. Okay, we're in.
We are in Endran.
Yeah.
Andoran,
Over by.
like way up north, over by that fancy city.
Depends
Yeah,
if you,
Which direction is north for you? Where are you?
you could have been further north, in which case this would be way down south.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Sodden Lands.
Oh yeah, so far north.
The soggy lands?
Yeah, sodden, but soggy works.
Sodom
Sure.
lands.
Anybody there?
It's by the
that thinks
hurricane.
about it?
I'm a Northman. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, this is balmy southern weather.
Yeah. That's why I
So
don't wear
it's
a shirt.
fair ways home for you then, eh?
Yeah.
Would you like to inherit a shipping company and a bunch of torture?
I've had enough of boats for a while.
You want like a bonkers house?
Oh, wait a minute. Does Doppeljerk own a boat? Do we own a boat now? I'll count that as my reward.
I'm on a boat.
I'm pretty
And
sure they'll be auctioning off of the boat.
No, not if we don't tell them.
what's that little thing doing in the corner?
So we killed the thing. Give
keep
us the
my eye.
money.
Yeah, he's just hiding back in the
Doesn't
corner.
equate to
gonna
don't
go
sell
feed
his
him.
boat.
I'm gonna go feed him.
Something.
Okay, takes him a little while for him to
Come here, little buddy.
And
Come on, eat some food.
what food are you handing him?
I think I have bread.
I have some Popeyes.
Hey, I have an idea. You fuck off, get your own friend.
I tried to give you a Popeye and you didn't want it.
Naps the food away from you, and he like stuffs it down in all of his
I'm like,
stuff.
give me the sword.
What? Oh, the thing.
And the darts.
I dropped him down here.
He's got darts. I don't know where he keeps them.
Okay.
Do a cavity
he's-
search.
So you have to point at the sword. Because he's like,
Like, stab it, give it to me. Mm-hmm.
Why do you want his sword?
Come on now.
So you
roll
can't
me
stab.
like a diplomacy or persuasion.
Okay.
Or it's diplomacy in this.
Yeah, there's no. You're either
17?
deceiving, intimidating, or being diplomatic.
17.
Roll the one. He hands it out to you.
And the darts. Come on now. Choo choo choo. Mm-hmm.
Here we go. From way down deep.
Don't smell those darts.
So you might want to
This one's got dysentery. He gave dysentery
Well,
to metal.
quest
gonna give
complete.
darts
Let's
and
end it in. Talk
Yes.
to people.
All right.
Get better quests for
Tossing over
future
the
gold.
room, there's no... You said there's all kinds of tools to torture. He didn't
Yeah.
keep any of the potions around anywhere?
Or you use them.
Yeah, you find multiple vials empty throughout the place.
This guy sucks.
When you guys start searching down there, the little guy's like, what the? And like the pile starts moving, and this spiders just come out all over the place. And he's like, what the? And the spiders swarm, and then like just all over and just crying, saying,
And the Iron Maiden.
and then he steps out and he's like,
I'm
What
gonna.
were the spiders on top of that they've now?
the
cleared off?
spiders were like everywhere in there, and he called them together.
Oh.
Does he want us to look at the Iron Maiden, or were the...
No, he's pointing at the because you guys were. He saw that you were searching.
Oh.
Right. So
Now we find a.
No, I searched.
absolutely nothing of use.
Oh.
It is garbage and junk and
Like a
cans.
spork that he thought
Yeah,
was cool.
bent spork, it's dull knives, like it's junk that's been collected.
I grab, like, the least hideous of the baubles,
Okay.
and I point... Eh? Eh.
I will. So.
What the?
No, what?
Eh.
I'm gonna lean down and like tell him to get in my backpack. Hop on in.
We don't need a pet gremlin.
I mean, he's pretty cute. What the? Also, if you don't like
Also,
spiders,
he controls spiders, apparently.
Yeah, he's super handy.
If in that one specific
Yes.
need.
Dude, that's still 13.
Okay. He doesn't seem interested in going with you.
I like hold my hand out.
All right.
Thank
Pick
you,
up-
good sir.
I pick up Mudman. Wait, put down. Nope, pick him back up. Take him upstairs, wrapping him in a blanket before going outside. And it just looks like a gross, bloody carpet.
Or a corpse that we killed.
Yes, we're taking the corpse to the proper
No,
authorities.
I know.
I don't want to alarm people by carrying dangling mudman through the
I
streets.
agree we shouldn't have a mudman. My question is, should we be carrying a corpse at all instead of being like, Eagle Guard, we have...
Oh, the Eagle Guard were being told to come here.
Yeah. Rather than us walking out looking really, like, shifty,
All
if
right.
we're like,
I'm going to go sit on the porch with my mud-wrapped corpse.
Yes.
Waiting for the Eagle Guard to show
Yes.
up. Or someone walks by, they can be like, hey, got a problem.
We have things
I'll
for
go
reports.
talk to.
So who's the first one out the doors?
Yeah, I guess Kurt.
I'm going to try and convince him that he has to hide somewhere, or else the big man will kill him.
Okay. Roll on your persuasion. Or what do you got?
Bad times.
Diplomacy. You're at -5
Okay.
because you have to do this all with hand signals. He doesn't understand.
And like, noises.
If my snake can talk, can he talk any language?
Any language you know.
Damn it!
Gets it from you.
Oh, that's a 7.
No. It's a 2.
Okay.
Plus whatever you get.
You think you communicated to him? These little guys are resourceful. They're good at getting out of places so they don't get picked on. But
All right, that's fair.
Maybe you should
Moving
be
on.
like intimidating, like you.
To
Throw
the
rocks
porch.
at him.
okay. So
Go
who's the first
on,
one
I
out?
don't love you.
Okay.
I'll be second.
As you get there, of course, the porch is gone, so you're trying to step off to
Oh,
the
yeah.
side and, hang on to the door
Oh, no,
frame,
White
hand on the
Fang.
body, swing out over there, step, and then you hear somebody. You turn and look, and there, standing on the street, looking right at you, 3 guardsmen.
Oh, thank God you're here.
We were just gonna drop this here, come get you, because we have some
No,
reports to find.
I was going to wait right here for them.
One of them looks at the other two and just gives a nod, walks up and watches, looks at the door, looks at the porch,
With the hole to the torture
looks
trap.
down, looks down.
I like point at Coleman's leg.
All right.
Big torch. Guy comes over, lights up a torch, drops it down, looks down there.
That was what we were welcome to.
Yeah, this isn't our house. You know that, right? This is Drake.
Yes, it's Drake's house. We were aware of that.
Well, this is Drake. Flop the mudman in front of them, and I pull the blanket over. Or it can
was.
sometimes be Drake.
Would explain a lot of things.
We came because a kid went missing.
Well, we actually came because what's her name stole from Sneaky Pete's alchemy sheep.
Sneaky Pete's Alchemy Keep.
Sneaky sheep.
Yeah, we get that a lot. It's a dumb name, but it's a known. What do you expect?
I'll get there. And when we were investigating, the kids told us that it was actually the Mudman.
I'm gonna leave.
Didn't say you could go.
We are kind of in a murder investigation right now.
Yeah, kind of.
No people were murdered, just monsters, though.
Mudmen are people.
Until they go down to the basement and find some gremlins.
He looks up at the sky. Looks at you. In case you didn't know,
Is it still dark?
it is dark out.
Okay, good.
This is night.
Yes.
We have a house that's broken into
Yes.
that does not belong to any of you.
Correct.
Yep.
You've dropped a body claiming
Yes.
it is one of the citizens of town. Yet
Oh,
not
where's
one of
that
the good
dwarf
citizens.
Oh, he's in the basement still.
Hey, Stretch! Stretch, get up here!
So insensitive.
Dirk Blood Jones.
Bloodstone.
It's Dane Bloodstone.
He's probably
Dr. Barfight.
he's probably gonna call you guys a bunch of slates. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Or shale.
No, so we were investigating the theft of the thing, and then some kids told us that the Mudman can turn into the girl who stole the thing to frame her for stealing the stuff. And then they showed us where the Mudman lived. And when we knocked on his door to talk on him, we done triggered his hole.
Booby trap.
Pulls out a notepad.
How long do we have to explain to these pigs that we killed a monster that they couldn't find?
They're birds.
Irrelevant.
Sweet Jesus.
Anywho,
And that's a guy.
and then our friend fell down the hole. Coven!
Yeah, he hobbles out.
See? Hole marks.
Nice.
And then one of the kids told us that one of his friends got lost inside there. And, okay, we got a little zealous. We did break down the door.
Because we thought someone might be
I
in
didn't.
danger.
I was not here at the time. A kid told me to come here, so I did.
Semantics.
Solidarity.
Okay.
Thanks, friend.
Here's a better idea. Since we did your
I'll
job
remember this
for
when you
you,
get into trouble.
you go
They're
get
getting
your
mad at me
boss,
for-
and we can explain to him how you guys let a monster live in the goddamn city for this long. So
Don't
go
question-
get your boss. I'm done talking to you.
Would you like to be in irons for the night?
Oh my god.
That sounds super
You don't
awesome.
even, hey, Miguel,
I'm done talking to the middle management.
that's good. I'm not.
This guy's all like,
Miguel.
I let monsters live in my city. I'm a guard, but I don't know what I guard because there's fucking monsters here.
You told us what his safe word is. What is it?
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
I'm just tired of these fucking eagle pigs
Chupacabra.
running around.
Mammoth.
So he looks at the other guy. Got any irons on you?
Oh my
No,
gosh.
I don't know.
Anywho,
Bitch, you couldn't iron a sheet.
The one guard's glaring at the others like, all right. Do you have anybody that can collaborate your story besides the loudmouth here?
Other than fucking 5 of us? Sweet Jesus!
Oh, I'll have 5 of me and my buddies in this house, and we'll
With
just
a-
come up with whatever story we want.
With a dead monster?
Good sir.
Dink Bloodstone, get out of here.
Somebody arrest me before I slap him. Goddamn eagle pigs.
Miguel.
All right. 2 of the guys step up to you,
I have,
and
I have a bunch of rope. I'm just gonna like
each of them put
serpentine
a
his
hand on.
Oh no, they don't. They don't get near me.
Miguel.
All right, then roll.
I turn into a wolf and run away.
Miguel, can you
Fuck you
Michelle?
guys.
Please, for
Roll.
the final
He's about
round.
to make run away.
Perception to.
We have
act
someone who
before
can corroborate.
Oh, I don't let them get close to
Please
me.
tell me the dwarf
Yeah,
comes outside.
they step towards you. You got to roll.
No, the dwarf comes
Oh,
outside.
5.
Okay.
They can touch me.
But Dink Blood Jones is coming out, and he's gonna tell them that we're not bad guys.
Perception. They go on to 16.
Okay, go ahead.
So the 2 of them,
That's fine. Bye.
one step or movement towards you,
So now we're
each
down to
attempt
3.
to grab,
Because someone went to jail.
and
Miguel, why?
I
I
hate
get that
pigs.
you're a redneck, but why?
No,
They're fucking bird pigs. Can't do their jobs and then give us
Who
shit when
said
we
they
do their
can't do
job.
their job?
Because there's a fucking monster living in the city.
He had a fake living room.
I don't care. Are they detectives or are they fuck aroundives?
they're
They're
not
not
detectives.
detectives.
They're guards.
Yeah, what are they guarding if there's a goddamn monster in the house?
Wasn't at their house.
I'm sorry, children
Wasn't
were
killing
dying.
Anybody? No.
Oh no,
were
children
going
did
missing.
not. Oh, I'm sorry. As long as they just went missing, human trafficker. It's okay if I rape this baby as long as it doesn't
No.
die after.
How can they track something that
we're
they
going
don't
down
know
a
where it
path
goes?
that I would like to.
Not go.
Red
And,
flags.
Anyway, fuck these pigs.
All the
oh my
same.
god,
Okay. Have
why
a good
is
night.
Dwarf Blood Jones out here yet?
Scratch.
Have a good night.
So one on a 22 and the other on a 21. Grab your arms.
They both.
Okay.
Okay. And you do your shapeshift.
No, I just give them both a finger.
Okay. They.
How is this protective to us getting any further in town?
Really,
I'll get to talk to their boss, and both of these motherfuckers
No,
are going to
you'll
be
probably get
on
the lower
patrol.
rung.
You're gonna get thrown in a stockade for the night. The boss isn't gonna come say hi to
No.
you.
He's sleeping. He doesn't give a
Well, that's fine.
Okay. So if you
Who's mad
don't
knowing you
resist,
go?
you get thrown in the stockade for the night.
Have a good night.
Okay, as soon as they put me in the stockade, I then turn into a wolf and come back.
You have to be smaller than wolves to get through the bars.
He can't burst.
Stockade? Oh, that's a stock.
Yeah.
Like,
Basically,
there's
a jail.
Jail.
for the
Okay,
night.
let's say jail.
Kind of like your drunk tank. You're not in the.
Okay, I'll
you're
go
not in
there.
the nasty jail.
Sure.
like, just in the.
You get a private room.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's got a window.
Yeah.
Don't pay for hotel.
In the end of the discussion, you guys are
Before they cart
informed.
him off, doesn't the dwarf come out and Say like,
Well,
no,
he's
it's
being
good.
dragged off. The dwarf comes out. You guys have a talk. He's like, "Don't leave town for the night. What inn are you staying at?"
I don't know. Actually, I'm pretty poor and homeless.
Same.
I got a room.
Okay. He's
What inn should I stay at tonight?
go stay over at the Rusty Pelican. It's close to here,
I know it.
and we'll send an investigative team.
Oh yeah, there's like a bunch of torture stuff down there too. We didn't get to that part of the story. This guy was like,
Evil.
even if you don't believe that the Mudman is this guy, whoever has this house is a messed up dude.
Also, his
Table and
wardrobe
everything.
attacked me.
His what?
Armoire attacked me.
You know how sometimes they tell stories of like boxes that come alive and eat people?
Oh yes, I've heard of those.
It was like one of those.
And then, after I killed it, he killed it, there was a hole behind it where the said torture room is located.
Yeah, there's a hole in the wall in one of the rooms. Climb through there, and then there's a torture. It's a messed up house. It is a murder house.
Okay. We'll take this all into consideration.
None of us own it.
Dr. Bloodstone will tell you all about it.
I was just told to get here by William, who's apparently
Buddy.
an associate of.
You're with them.
I'm going to remember this when you get in trouble.
If
No, I'm just.
You're just like, nah, I don't know these people.
if the investigative team wants to know the details of what you were doing all night long, they can ask you.
I thought they would.
There's a break and enter. You bring me the body of a monster. Okay. I will take that to where it needs to be.
Probably
leave
investigate
town.
monsters before they die.
I don't think they're equipped to investigate monsters.
Then what fucking good are they?
To protect the
They
peace.
stop obvious threats, like bears attacking children in the streets.
Yes, they're good at that.
No, they weren't.
They are now. I made them a character sheet. Okay. So where do you guys spend the rest of the night?
I'm going back
I'd
to
like to go to
Sheepy
the-
Teeth's alchemy peep.
It's night. He's
no,
closed.
we need to go to the guild guy.
It's
Give
night.
us a
They're
job.
closed.
Give us a job! We've completed it!
Fine, okay.
Nobody.
I go to the Rusty Pelican, and
But
I
if
buy
we're
the
not-
most copper coinest beer I can get.
But,
Okay.
but if we don't return the thing,
What sweet.
It doesn't have to be by night. It just has to.
What fancy
no, but
drink
we won't
can
get
I
paid because someone else will say that they did it.
How
But
much
they
will a
didn't do it. They don't
silver?
have the key.
A bottle of wine.
No, but then they'll.
I will get myself
Say
a
that
bottle
we-
of wine.
No,
Stone.
we made quite a big hullabaloo, so everyone knows that we did it.
Yeah.
Okay. Also,
So now they're gonna come steal the quest so they can get
we've
paid.
been over this every time you've heard about this quest. They're not going to hunt us down if we don't complete it by morning. They're going to hunt us down if we skip town with what we agreed to get.
Yeah.
They're not going to be like, oh, they weren't here by 8 a.m. Now
just
they're felons.
Have passive conversation with the person serving drinks.
Okay. It is
Doesn't want
another
to talk to his
dwarf.
party. I get it.
A lot of dwarves in this area.
I yell at the
And
pigs.
he's serving the drinks at the Rusty Pelican. As soon as you say the Rusty Pelican, his eyebrows furrow and he gets all, it's not the Rusty Pelican. It's just the Pelican.
I apologize. I have been told it was the Rusty
Just
Pelican.
because the stinking sign outside rusted doesn't mean it's a Rusty Pelican. It's the Pelican.
I like the name
Why
much
not
better.
clean the rust off then?
Do you want to drink here or not? Okay. So, mug of ale is a copper, and a bed for the night is a silver piece.
Is there a window?
A silver piece?
It is barred.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm getting bored, so I'm just
For a
going to turn
whole-
into a snake and
For a
leave.
whole inn room?
Okay, and then
That's like
Can we like
40% of my income.
I'll grab a room.
There is a less desirable place for 3 copper piece. You can throw out a bedroll in a large.
tell me when I find them.
like a hostel?
No. Take a silver piece.
I already paid a silver piece if
How long can you stay?
wanted
3 cups.
10
more.
minutes.
Okay. You do not find them as a snake,
Dibs
Okay.
on the bed though.
No, get a bed.
but you overheard the Rusty Pelican talked about
Okay.
before you went. So you find them down.
Hey guys,
There we go.
y'all want some drinks?
Sure, if you're paying.
Already got the whole bottle.
I get out a gold piece.
Gold piece. Spender over here.
I was gonna say.
Careful, that's 10 bedrooms.
That will get you a bottle of fine wine or
Bunch of cheap
10,
stuff.
10 bottles of wine.
Yeah. Is there a bard?
Yeah, you seem
The
pretty
bard.
good.
It doesn't matter. Bard, give you a gold piece. You got to tell a story about how fucking awesome we are, and how these guards here are a bunch of pigs. Make sure you say pigs.
McGill.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Do
We killed.
you want it in song or in story?
It's gonna be song.
Song.
Something like "fuck the pole legs," something like that. I don't know.
And he starts singing.
Something like
and it's
they
he's not very good.
They couldn't find a monster that was living in their house, so they used a bunch of stupid pigs. Something like that.
McGill, do you want to be the bard? Don't tell him.
Hey,
You
I'm
can
just
ask him what to do. You can't tell him how to do it.
I'm give him samples. You know.
So you wrote the lyrics too?
Yep.
Nope, just some phrases I want
Just
worked
some
in.
phrases
I paid
worked in.
$1. That's worth it.
Oh,
That's more money than he has.
It's more money than I have.
I actually do own a gold piece. It is my only gold piece.
I don't.
All right. Night passes uneventfully.
Escaped from jail, used my goddamn tree slot. I got
You
sleep
guys,
like a human.
Are woken up in the morning by a nudge of a boot, and you see standing in that early morning light, tall, thin elf. Skin tones are darker than most elves, almost like he was half elf, but like half elf, like half drow maybe, because he's got full elven features. He doesn't have the half elf, like half human, half elf features, but
He's
yeah,
more humanoid
In
than
Elven,
a full
I
elf.
say,
yeah.
dude, couldn't you wait?
Or knock.
No, breakfast is on me. Come.
Oh, well, why didn't you say
All right,
so?
I follow my new best friend.
I think clothes are on him. He's
Okay.
a liar.
So, when you guys get out into the common area, there's nobody there. The dwarf, other than the dwarf, and he's like, "Ugh," and he's still kind of wearing his nightshirt, and you can hear him
Is the
as he's starting
sun
to cook. No, this is like the pre-dawn light.
I'm getting free food. I'm awake.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I
he whips open his ledger, and he's like, "This is what I was told by the guard." Kind of gives you the brief rundown. You guys correct him where he's right and wrong and stuff like that. You guys are claiming that the monster doppelganger, which it has been checked on,
Mudman for those who
is the
care little
dwarf
for the
that owned the house. Can you describe him when he was in dwarf form?
bleh.
Okay. That does match the description.
What a beautiful description there, Lemmy.
Um,
You painted a real picture with your words.
couple of quick questions. You said that
Uh-oh.
one of the street rats mentioned something about seeing him change from a female human to the dwarf,
Yeah.
and this kid's name is
Didn't catch it.
Crap.
kids have names.
yes.
Uh,
Not where you're from.
Nope.
no, wait. Oh my gosh.
You got to live long enough
This kid does have
first.
a name.
You're the one who interacted with him.
Yeah, no, but
probably
we were all
Mammoth.
there when we were talking to the guild guy because we were like, this little kid trying to shake us down.
No,
for
that's
a
Not
not
job.
that
He told
kid.
us,
That
though.
kid sucks.
Yeah.
It was the other kid.
No, he did tell us that the boat. You scared him off before he told us where the boat man lived.
Oh,
I had to find a
right.
second kid to find out where he lived, but he told us everything about
I don't
him.
know. Tim, Will, Fred,
But
Bob.
when we
thought it
were,
was just
when we
the
were like,
kid.
this kid's trying
Oh, his name was William. He went and got me.
William was the one that he
Yeah,
talked to,
William
and
was my second
and
kid.
was sent to you by
by kid.
kid. William said,
But
kid.
kid doesn't like, or
William,
the kid
the
I'm talking
friend
about doesn't
of
like us.
Kid.
So would kid, if kid was the kid,
Kid is the kid.
kid is the
Yeah,
kid.
as the two of you talk, you realize that everybody that's said his name has always just called him kid, and he's like, "Oh, kid," and he just gives a little chuckle. And he
You
writes
know
it
it?
down.
That's why we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
name kids until they turn 15. Shit's confusing.
I should.
Plus, they
Is there a
usually
way
get
I
stepped
can
on.
thank him for
By mammoths.
getting me to reach get back to
Oh,
them.
sure you'll bump into him. He's pretty resourceful.
Go fuck.
We've
Aye.
been here 8 hours and seen him 6 times. So.
Yeah. He's
That's fair.
in there like a dirty shirt. So, now, this dwarf that you guys rescued, what do you know of him?
He's from Sweaty Lands?
From
Sodden
the
land.
Sodden.
Soggy Bottom?
Far south.
He did not know where
Southwest?
he was.
He had no idea where he was.
Said he was done
Bulgaria?
with boats for a while.
He's a bit
And
taller.
the doppelganger was asking about a mine, and the dwarf said that he
Oh,
told him
Jesus,
nothing.
he just overtalks.
This is the guy who got himself
Sharing
thrown in
information with the
jail.
police is not going to hurt us right now.
Unless there's a fucking sweet mine out there, and now there's fucking pigs rooting through the mine.
If they
Breakfast is brought
figure out
to you
it
guys.
was a doppelganger.
I will.
The dwarf
Just trust the
slides
cops for a
up.
little bit until they prove
No.
that they can't be trusted.
Thank you much.
Breakfast
You gotta
It's a
earn
dare.
that.
is reheated last night's supper. The dwarf just sort of
Oh man,
a big mug of
I
ale.
love day old fish.
Yeah. It's like looks over at the elf and he's just like, "Can I go now?" Yes, you're done. You see him just vibrate, just walks off. Also noted down here, you escaped from prison last night.
Yeah. I didn't like it.
That's fair.
I mean,
It's a pretty stinky prison.
I don't know why those pigs arrested me anyway. I did their job.
And I'm the one who gave too much
being
information.
talked back to.
Oh, well,
That's the thing. And to be fair, it's really hard to tell a doppelganger since they look like normal people.
how long we been here?
Did you know
Day-
it was a
day and a half?
doppelganger when you went in?
Day and a half.
No, you didn't.
How many doppelgangers we find? That's
How many did you know about?
that's one a day. I might find
Zero.
one today.
No knowledge. One lucky incident. No knowledge. I
Oh, no.
work with
Okay,
knowledge,
McGill.
not guesses.
Okay.
Miguel, he does have a point. If tomorrow we have found 2 more doppelgangers, then we can say that there's been a
If
pattern.
you find 2 more doppelgangers, I will pay you 100 gold myself from my purse in this city.
We're not doing anything else.
Because you
Okay.
don't know.
No, here's
Here
okay.
what? Here what?
Simmer down.
Northman.
Come on, knife ears. Now,
Yeah, they kind of are, aren't they?
there's children going missing and saying that there's a man what turns into ladies. Now, I don't know what your guards do, but looking for missing people is usually in their fucking wheelhouse.
This is coming from a guy who lives in a land that doesn't name their children.
That's because we fucking know where they all are. Because we kill doppelgangers.
McGill's up there.
We can count. Jesus Christ.
You'll have to forgive.
How is this
Miguel.
argument winning us anything?
He's-
We're
It's
trying
not.
to be paid.
I'm just
Miguel.
tired of these pigs.
So be tired of them after we leave town.
But he's all like, "Ew, you couldn't find another fucking doppelganger." This motherfucker. Are you
a pattern of
Are you an
ignorance, but we've only
inspector?
found
Already
one.
found one.
I'm expecting you at the moment. And so far,
Hey, I got
It's not going very well
I got a
for you.
news flash. I'm
Yeah?
not a doppelganger.
how do I know?
You wouldn't.
How do you know? Maybe your name has been swapped out.
Okay.
Very well.
Quit hassling the nice man.
Goddamn popo.
On that
I'm
note,
sorry, we haven't even been introduced. What is your name, good elf, sir?
I apologize.
These Inspector Monsters about.
Oh my
Because there's
God.
fucking monsters about in this town.
My
Do
name
you
is
just need to like sew your mouth shut?
Yanir.
Yanir?
Yanir.
Yanir.
Like yonder.
Like,
Yanir.
you're near a monster. Because if you're in this town, you're near a monster.
100 gold. Put your actions where your mouth is.
Don't take that bet. We don't.
He's
I don't
going
wanna
to
look
take
for two
that
more
bet.
doppelgangers.
Dude, it's a
Yanir,
one-way bet.
in Elven,
He didn't
Yanir,
bet me
you know,
nothing in exchange.
he's going
What
to
is
be
it? What is
searching
the
for
exchange that you get
doppelgangers
thrown
now.
in
You know
jail
that,
for
right?
pissing him off?
I escaped
And
easily again.
Do any of you speak Elven?
No. Common
speak
Sylvan and
Orcish.
Gnome.
Yeah. That's fine. He'll probably get himself in trouble and arrested. Maybe stabbed. It'll be funny.
Yeah, fair.
And so, all right. Thank you very much. I've already talked to the job steward. He would like to see you as soon as possible.
We do have to go see Sneaky Pete. No, wait, Klaus at Sneaky Pete. Because the
job steward would like to see you first.
Okay.
But
Let's
if
go.
what if we don't return the thing, you guys come after us?
Come on, we got to go to the boss
The
hog.
item in question, which I know about,
Oh, you mean the metal box?
Thank you.
the metal box. The metal box is to be returned to the job steward since the gnome was not supposed to have it
Oh.
in the first place.
He said that.
So wait a minute. Just to be clear, we are not to return the contraband to the gnome.
Yes, please.
We are, however, to traffic the contraband through the city instead of turning it over to you fine policemen. You know what? Nope, not going down this road. I'm about to McGill.
need to
I'm
get the
about to
money.
McGill and I need
We
to...
need the money.
Let me.
The job steward
We'll handle it? Got
will
it.
handle it.
Perfect.
I got a question. Now, what does a skeleton key do? It pretends to be all these other keys, right? We could just put it in with other keys. This motherfucker never find it.
He's looking around, and he's like, metal box.
I look around as well.
There's nobody. The door's even gone.
You're talking about finger bones.
That'll work.
All right. Well, thank you, Yalnir.
Good day. Stay out of trouble. And
I'll try.
Can I try?
Not very hard, but I'll try.
I promise.
Depends how fun it is.
I was here for a day and I killed a monster in someone's basement.
After killing a monster in a field.
Also, can we also just talk about how messed up it is that we raided and stomped through that guy's house and he never came upstairs to be like, y'all are attacking my house. He's a doppelganger. He could have done anything to get us in trouble with the law. Instead, he hung out in his Iron Maiden torture coffin until we got downstairs and was like, now I'll get him.
Maybe he was asleep.
Or he thought we were just commoners and he could easily
Hanging
beat
around his
us.
living room. He could have come up and been like, I'm reporting you to the police. Walked out, come back as a police. I'm arresting you now. That was not a clever doppeljerk.
No, he usually slunked around and stole stuff.
To be fair, we
you said
probably
that
were
while the
attacking
investigator was still
anyway.
there. Like at least
It's a combination of those.
Okay, like he stops and he's like, we've been doing some interesting checks on that the last night. It seems his floor and the door and the walls all surrounding that have significant extra padding to keep sounds completely muffled.
So if you're downstairs,
I doubt
you
that he
can't
heard
hear it.
anything from upstairs.
That makes sense.
So again, still kind of messed up that he was just napping in his torture coffin.
I mean, I ain't king
Wait a minute,
shaming, but
if he liked the torture coffin, does that mean he thought he was doing nice things to Drake Floodstone?
It's possible.
Because he's like, I dig it. I just want to share the love.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Y'all been in the half closet?
but safe word. Let's just move on.
I don't know. Just trying to.
To the field guy.
Chupacabra.
Job steward.
Oh yeah, to steward the steward.
Stew.
All right.
stew.
So
Follow the smell of
breakfast is very filling, almost a little too filling. It's
I didn't really
having
eat
supper stuff for breakfast just sort of feels a little weird.
Yeah, hailed fish.
And so you get to the job. You get to the job steward. The sun is starting to come up. You're starting to see some movement in town.
But the bacon was baking.
Yeah, but all those early
candle
jobs.
stickers, candlestickers.
And when you get there, you see the steward, and he's sitting at his desk, his stacks of paper. It's in a tent.
Yeah.
The tent's open, and he's sitting there with a cup of tea, and his eyes are kind of closed, and he's just sort of.
Don't.
Now, before we go in, we need to figure this out. Now, I'm the talker, right?
No.
No. Please, McGill. Good. No.
Honestly, unfortunately, he is the technical best at talking, but he does say the worst things. So I don't know. I don't know how much. Like, I want to entrust the person with the very high charisma to do the talking.
I have a decent charisma.
We have seen diplomacy.
Yeah, he's better. There's no doubt about that.
He just always says,
You have to be willing to roll the dice to be good at it.
Well, I guess we let the dice decide.
I never get.
Sorry.
Nice. That was good.
I'll be good.
Just follow the rest of our lead.
Nope.
No.
I go in first.
He has his own drum. Okay, go ahead. Ruin it.
All right,
For
Stu.
the team.
He's got your
All
food.
these people you want to make you better in life.
So Stu, that's the sound again.
Yeah, we're your garden of
Field of merit.
we're your field of merit.
There you
There
go.
we go.
My boon companions.
Yeah, we gotta use that crap against them. Maybe that'll bring them in.
Good morning. I hear that you were successful and rather surprised.
I would like to apologize in advance in case we cause you a very soon headache.
No worries.
Anyway,
Tea?
yeah, sure. Let's have some tea.
He pours you guys some tea. Sit down. Oh, you have
This probably costs a copper.
an item for me?
We did.
Yeah, you got it.
Hold on. Now, you have some talents for us?
Here you go.
Jesus Christ, Lemmy. This is not how you negotiate.
So he opens it up, closes it, looks at you, and he's like, "You don't trust very many people, do you?"
Nope.
Click.
Oh, it's Dr.
You recognize
Strange.
tech magic.
Alright.
And he's like, "Neither do I."
You know that
Click.
your guards arrested me for killing a monster in your city.
Yes, you escaped from prison.
Well, how am I supposed to trust them?
Yeah, that's fine. Well,
Anyway, we want like copper talons or something. Silver be better.
I
We're good at this.
understand
Paid?
that the potions were all used up,
Yes.
and that was part of the payment.
That was, in fact, I believe, the only.
That was the
I
only.
don't even think there was a gold stipend that is
So-
coming for us.
On that note, I have talked to my superiors, who was not happy about being woken up this early. Those stupid investigators, they, wow. I don't think they sleep. It must be an elf thing.
Must be.
Anyways,
Paid for my food, so.
we have agreed to charge a fine to the gnome for having an illegal item, and your reward will come from that. So, he pulls out another little chest, opens it up, and he counts out 7 bags, takes one, drops it back in, closes it, and hands each of you a little purse of 4 gold each.
Oh my gosh!
I am 4 times richer than I was.
That's 4 more bard stories.
I'm rich
And
now.
puts it, and it says, and I'll give this one to Kid.
Sorry, 400 times.
What? We're paying Kid?
He came by last night and
Oh,
told me
I didn't know you guys
told
hired
you
Kid.
guys where the Boto man was, and
We had to paint a death hymn.
and that you guys would told him that you wouldn't pay him for the information, that you would only give it out of the reward. So
We did.
That sounds fair to me.
But he didn't tell us where he was.
it's funny. He told me you'd say that.
Actually, William was the one who told us where he was.
Either way,
Technically, Williams should get paid.
But William likes Kid, and we'll probably. Never mind. You know what? Don't care.
Kid drama.
yeah, I'm not going to care about that. All I want is like to be a lieutenant of the Eagles. So I can tell them just a badge.
You have so
Yeah,
far to go.
I want a badge that says like, "Hey, Pigs."
Sell me a motorcycle.
So far to go. Okay,
Spending
so
So even though we didn't technically complete a job, but we technically completed a job, do our talons get ticked?
actually, you guys have better talent. See, when I was talking to my superior and to a couple of the guards who were not pleased with somebody,
Because they suck.
something was brought up that was most interesting. You guys did indeed find a doppelganger in town on your first, second, third night.
First night.
Yeah, that's what I was.
After killing a
I
werewolf.
was trying to tell Yam I'll be there.
That
we
we
do
killed
that.
the werewolf. You guys are turning out to be pretty decent monster hunters,
That is
which we
literally
do
our
not
job.
have a department of. For your information.
That is literally our job.
So,
What if we're the family?
Please be paid to kill
so
monsters.
he pulls the silver job up,
I get 100.
tears it apart. That was a silver job. Technically, people cannot complete nor be paid for silver jobs if they do not have a silver talon. You hand me your wood ones.
There you are.
And then he pulls up another box from under his chair, opens it up, and pulls out some silver talons. And he gives you. We will bypass bronze, and we're now silver.
But we don't
You
have
are
a tick in
awfully
it
generous. Thank you very much.
because
No
we
tick yet.
Because we bypassed.
There's a few guards not terribly happy with how things went.
Well, here's the
Wonder
question.
why.
What
Shocking.
Jay.
level talon do I need to be able to tell guards to fuck off?
You need to surpass the talon
Hierarchy.
system.
We're on our way.
But how are they
It's
so
our
high
second
up
day in town!
when they're so bad?
They're bad at this, but we have to assume they're good at something.
Fucking propping up
Their
armor.
job is not to find doppelgangers. Doppelgangers are really hard to find.
I beg to differ, but either way.
You found it by accident.
Yeah,
You can
but-
beg all you want.
We showed them the corpse of one and they were like, I don't know what's going on. Let's arrest the human. Like,
Because you were telling them
Because
they were
you're
stupid.
in town for the first night and they don't know you from a hole in the ground. That's why we have the talon system.
I kinda don't
Did you
think they
show
would know a
them
hole
you
in the
wouldn't
ground.
talon
Well, I
until
did.
you were on the
Oh, that
job?
would have been good.
I told them.
No, we
Yeah,
didn't
I did.
show them.
No, we
I said, we got talons. And they're like, we don't give a shit. Get the irons.
I don't think that happened.
And I was like,
I'm
fuck
pretty sure
you.
that didn't happen.
Oh, it did.
So, on that note, if you guys are looking for regular jobs, some of the jobs coming up today that require silver. Yes, there is a monster in the sewer doing something terrible. And since we don't have a monster division,
In the sewers.
Monster Hunter.
monster hunting could be there. You can. There is a caravan going up that you can join. There is a
To
bounty
where?
on a thief, or there's a diplomat heading north. Needs a guard on the escort there.
Where's he heading?
Where's he headed?
Five Kingdom Mountains.
Going Graveland. Graveland.
And since that's a diplomat, it's a
mean,
highly
that's where we're gonna get-
sensitive mission.
Eventually, but we'd also get hosed on the way there.
So there'll be a couple other jobs on the job board. Think about it. They won't be posted for another couple hours till actual morning is here.
Sewer monster, right?
And
Clearly.
You gotta stay in town and keep antagonizing them.
How much
Yeah, I
does
do.
each pay?
It would depend on
let me
which
look.
job we
Yeah.
pick.
Well, we like to keep things a little bit more on the fluid end of things.
Translation: you don't get paid.
No, you get the dollars, but like the monster in the reward is 5 gold. But depends what shows up, right? If it turns out to be a simple monster, yeah, you get the minimum payment. If it turns out to be something way worse than anticipated,
Like a green dragon or something.
yeah, you'll get more.
Oh, we get danger pay.
Yes. Danger pay is available on all these jobs. So I'll be putting the jobs
7.
up tomorrow, or sorry, in 2 hours, and you guys
Good
can
to
decide
know.
then.
Oh wait, we rested, which means I recover.
I recovered my 1 hit point of damage.
Yes,
I
you guys did
recovered
have a full
2
night's sleep.
times
It was a
my-
wonderful sleep. Well, sort of as much as sleeping on a floor is
No, what
wonderful.
is it?
I didn't do any damage.
I got
You're
I just
4
sleep
gold
like a
each.
filthy human.
You each have a silver talon that will allow you silver jobs, which definitely takes you past a lot of the wood jobs are menial labor type stuff. Your bronze jobs are actually helping
First
people.
class.
Silver jobs is where it starts actually helping the city. Hence the key one, because they don't want a skeleton key floating out in the
I wonder why.
local thieves guild. And stuff.
They'd never find it again.
So, thank you for tonight. Thank all of you for joining us on Let the Dice Decide. Join us next week as we see where they go from there.
Have a good one.